Well, it's been a while since I posted any new material. In that time, I've joined up with the team at Rix Optics to be one of their pro staff members. I've been doing some behind the scenes testing of some new products that they're working on. And also, it was the holiday season. I've been dealing with family, so I've been getting behind on the videos. Carpe Sus. Well, Ben and I went hunting back on the 20th of December in 2023, and Ben's getting video through his Rix Leap L6. I'm getting video through the Tourer T20. We've got hogs on the other side of the creek from us. And I was going to take the one hog out in the open. I was going to let Ben try to shoot one of the hogs off to the right, but Ben's telling me that there's too much brush off to the right and he doesn't think that that's going to be a viable shot. So we're going to get moved across the creek. Here are the rifles and ammo that we're going to be shooting this evening. Now, I have done some selective editing as this hunt went on much longer than expected. I've cut out about half of the total video runtime. A lot of that was just spent discussing what the target options were and what the safe directions of fire were. The weather is actually perfect. The wind is blowing from right to left. It's not blowing nearly as fast as was claimed by the Weather Service. It's really calm where we are down here in the valley next to the creek, so smoke is going to be an issue for my rifle.
I'm ready. Wait till he turns. Okay, I'm good.
3, alright, here we go.
2.
First, most of the hogs run off to the right. And then they turn around. And Ben realizes that he's in the wrong position, so he shifts around behind me. He rolls his first hog. I roll a hog.
That's it.
And Ben hits this hog, I think 3 times.
Go down, dude.
And here I'm putting some finishing shots into a hog that was still alive. And we're both scanning for targets.
Good job on him.
He did a cartwheel for us. My original one's getting up.
Shoot him.
Here Ben is going to finish off my opening hog.
Oh, is that yours or is that mine? That was a hit.
I think that might have been yours.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I've spotted a hog behind this tree, but I don't have a good view of it with my rifle, and I figure Ben can see it better than I can.
Behind this big tree right here. Don't move. Don't move. Behind the tree.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got him.
And Ben takes care of this hog.
Nice.
After scanning another minute or so, we didn't see any more targets, so Ben took off to go get the truck, and I started locating downed hogs, and while doing so, I noticed this hog back across the creek where they first ran off to the right. Here I used Ben's rifle because this hog was in the brush, and the digital night vision with the IR illuminator would not see it nearly as well as would using thermal, so I used his rifle.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
We came away with 1 sow, 1 boar, and 4 gilts, and there are their weights in no particular order. And the sow wasn't pregnant, but all 4 of the gilts were, with a total of 16 on board. Carpe Casser, well, we've got beaver back at my place. They have dammed up the creek, and the creek is probably swollen to triple its normal width. And this is after Christmas. A nice cool evening, nice clear evening, not much wind. The beaver built this nice dam and backed up the water a couple hundred yards up the creek, so I went ahead and broke open the dam to help draw the attention of the beavers down to this end where I will be hunting. I'm getting video with my Rix Tourer T20 digital night vision scope. And I think this may be my favorite way to hunt beaver from now on. I really like that I can see all the small ripples in the water quite easily. And what I'm looking for are pulse ripples to indicate that there's a movement of a larger animal. This can happen with, say, snapping turtles or even large fish. But I know I've got beaver, so when I see these ripples, it does make it a little bit more exciting. And this is what I'm talking about. When I wasn't recording, I saw a big set of ripples come around the bend. Got set up, got the Tourer running, and here comes my beaver for a nice perfect shot right here. Got a body, that's good confirmation. Lets out the last bit of air, it goes down, we get a tail, and that beaver is done. Well, a pond this big probably wasn't done by one beaver, and I figured there would be others out here and checked, and sure enough, they'd fixed the dam, so I broke it open again in hopes of getting their attention. I'm set up with the Tourer T20, and I have the Rix Leap set up on a tripod. I'm going to try to get double video, and this is the video, or this is the view from the Rix Leap, looking at the creek. And I've turned on the Rix Leap as a beaver has come in, and check out the thermal trail in the water. That is the beaver heating up the water as it goes through the water. It's nice cool water. And the beaver is stopped right here, and you can see the water warming around the beaver. The beaver is going to start working right here, and I'm going to move over and get on the rifle with the Tourer T20, get it running. I'm all excited. I think I've got everything working in my favor. I'm going to get double video, yay, but it's too much technology. I forget to hit the record button, but I get this shot. And we've got a body, so that's a nice confirmed kill. New Year's Day finds me on a property where Ben and I were 2 weeks prior, and we ended up shooting a couple hogs down in a meadow. And I'm panning around with the Tourer T20 getting some daylight footage of my hunting environment. I'm probably panning a little too quickly here. That would not have been good footage to use in a video for B-roll. However, I come around, and there are two black dots in the field, or it's one black pile. It's actually two hogs.
Yours is down.
That are right here where Ben delivers this finishing shot. And after 2 weeks, they're still there. These haven't been touched. The ones that I take to my place have all been eaten, but these are still there. Well, no luck on that property, but moving on to the next property. I've got a hog off in the distance, so I've set up again the Rix Leap to get video, and I think I'm going to get double video this time. And once again, it's maybe a little too much technology and a little bit too much of nature not doing what I had in mind. As I'm making my stalk out on the hog, and I've sped up this video quite a bit, but as I'm making my stalk out to this hog, the hog is moving off to the left. And in real time, it's very slow, but as you can see, by the time I get out there and get set up, it has moved completely off camera as it quickly moves right here. And I think actually it got into some bugs. I saw it start moving, so I set the sticks up and started getting video, and it's dancing around like maybe it's gotten into some ants. I don't know, but I'm going to take a shot right here. That's going to break its left shoulder. It takes off running, and I think it's going to go down right here, but it continues on and then curls back to the right. And that's going to break its right shoulder. This next shot's going to be underneath it. And with this third lethal shot, he is done. And he came in at 160 pounds, and he was the last hog of this series of hunts, but I'd like to make a little public service announcement. When y'all finish hunting in your fields, before you leave the property, and as you're walking out, stop every so often, turn around and see if any hogs have come in behind you. We've had this happen several times, and it's best to turn around and go after the hogs before you've gotten through the gate or through the fence. Carpe sus, my friends.